Hi, I'm Monique from Outrageous Brush and Flow, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make a disposable easel. Yes, you heard it, a disposable easel. So I love upcycling and recycling items, just reusing them, finding a new purpose for them. So I'm sure everyone orders from one of our favorite companies, Amazon. Yup, you recognize that smile. So I love to take my Amazon boxes and turn them into an easel. So I'm gonna share with you how I do that, and it'll be super quick, and hopefully you find it useful. So I already have two made. This particular size is a 18 by 24. I'm sorry, 18 by 12. So 18 inches vertical and 12 inches horizontal. So I'm going to show you how I use this. And this actually will hold a 16 by 20 canvas. And you see the thickness of the cardboard is a nice thickness. You want something sturdy, so that's why I love the Amazon boxes, because they always seem to be the same consistency as far as the thickness of the cardboard. So I'll show you, and you can see this was left over from another one that I made. I call it, it looks like the shape of a bib. I love to start where you have the folded end. You can also start this way if you wanted to just take your, I'm going to use my easel as a template. So some people like to trace it that way. I like to go ahead and do it on my folded end because I wanted to make sure that the symmetry is correct. So I'm going to use my folded end. So this is the folded side, and I just line that up. I'm gonna flip it this way, it's a little bit easier for me. And you wanna make sure if you're using a template, or if you're not, you can actually draw your own little template. You could create your own template. So I'm gonna make sure I get that lined up there, and I have my pencil. I'm just gonna go around, trace that there. So I did it in white so you can see it. And I'm going to be using my favorite box cutter because it's pink. Yeah, I love colors. If it was blue, I would still love it. But you could use a regular gray one. They sell box cutters in a dollar store now. Just be careful with your box cutter. You can also use an X-Acto knife. I've used X-Acto knives as well. I just like the box cutter. The blade is a little bit wider, and I feel like it's sturdier because the X-Acto knife has the smaller blade, and they're easier to break. So you can either stand or sit. I normally stand to add a little bit more pressure on my box cutter because I'm hoping I can go through both at the same time. Sometimes it doesn't work like that, so we'll find out today together. So I'm starting right at the bottom where I had my smaller piece that helps hold the canvas, nice support, and always be careful with your fingers, please. So I like to make my easels kind of rounded off like I was making a little a elf boot. And you don't have to. You can make it straight. I've done them straight as well. And just going right on top of my white line. And these are great because you can throw them out. I mail pink kits to people all over, so they're nice and lightweight. I can stick them right behind their canvas. They're great to travel with. You don't have to worry if someone decides they don't need it anymore, you can just recycle them, put them in the recycle, or find something else to recycle this again, make it into a smaller, even smaller easel. Hold on, take this piece off. Kind of like flopping. So I'm just gonna put that there. So I already started my cutting, as you can see right there. Let's see if it came through. Some of it came through, so I needed to add a little bit more pressure. So I'm gonna go and do it again. Of course, you may have to do it a couple times. And I'm actually gonna change positions because now that I have it in, and I'm holding the edge of it just to give me some more support. And then I'm gonna spin it around. And I could tell it came all the way through that time because I added more pressure to it. Just like knocking stuff over today. But so it did go through both that time. So the more pressure you apply, of course, the deeper your cut will be. So let's see. And I always have this issue because I love to make my easels rounded. That's the part that seems to not go through the first time. So do that again. This is my little Santa boot. And be careful. You definitely, I'm using, of course I have my cutting mat here. You never want to cut on your beautiful table. You always want to make sure you have something underneath. You can put an old piece of cardboard, if you have a piece of wood that you don't care about, because I do make nice amounts of cutting on my board. So as you can see, I did go off to my table, but that's okay. But you definitely want to be careful if you have a table you care about. So it came through that time. So now I'm going to go around where it's really rounded up. See if I can get it all the way through. Sometimes you have to just kind of do it like you're cutting a slice of cake. I say cake because I love cake. Let's see. Awesome. So I have one side totally out. So again, where I had the, where it more so made like the perforated cut, or almost like as if I scored it. So I'm just gonna go right on top of there. My blade goes right in because the cut was already, it had already started to come through. And someone once asked me when I told them I can make my own easels, do I cut them with scissors? You can. I find it to be a little bit more challenging because of the thickness with cardboard, but I haven't tried electric scissors yet. I'll try that. My mom has it here, so I'll see if she'll let me borrow her good electric scissors. She may not because she uses it for fabric, but I just wonder about how electric scissors would be. And I'm just double checking to see if I missed any spots, because like I said, when you're applying the pressure, sometimes you might lift off. Okay. And I can see it from this side as well, but again, not where it was originally rounded off to. So I'm gonna flip this and go back around. Again, I find that where I rounded it, I always have the challenging time with that, but I still like to make it round, and you don't have to. You can do it more so, like a little boot, so it could be squared off. It could be squared off. So just take it in again. Let's see. Okay, I see it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so again, I'm just going around. And there we have it. So super easy and quick. Nice and sturdy. And say if you was sending this to someone in the mail like I do, I actually take a little tape and I attach it so it doesn't just pop open. Oh, let's see. I realize this. I had to use this one up. So you could always just tape it. I'm just gonna cut piece of my tape off. And it lays nice and flat. So, and this is how I normally, if I'm sending someone, I just stick it in the back of the canvas and they can use it. And I'll show you. This is again the 16 by 20. This is the largest size that my paint studio uses. So this is one that I made before. And clean it up. Oh wait, I have it all centered, so definitely want to make sure you have it balanced. And say if I was gonna paint, just to show you, I have a brush here with no paint. And it's pretty sturdy. I mean, of course, it's not metal, but it works. It's disposable, it's recyclable, and it's super easy to make and fun. I wouldn't let the kids make it because the X-Acto knife, you do need some supervision, depending on the age of the child. I would trust my teenager to do it, but again, super easy. Disposable easel, and I'll tell you the size one more time. So when I'm just showing you right on my neck. So 18 inches vertically, and then 12 inches horizontal. So, but of course when I open it, it's 24 inches in width. Yeah. And you can make them any sizes, but I tend to always make mine the same size. I like this size, and even with the smaller canvas, you can use it as well. Well, this one I would have to make it hold it with the tape, and then it wouldn't open as far. But you could do it that way, which is horizontal. And this one has been closed a little longer. So again, it works for either size, not side. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You can subscribe to our channel. I will be making more videos, as I love sharing and I love creating and bringing things to you that are useful and fun. Again, I'm Monique from Artrageous Brush and Flow here in Philadelphia. Everybody enjoy their day and keep being creative.